let's get into some season previews for 2026. How about the Missouri Tigers? I never know what to make of Missouri, Eltoro, just on a broad thing, because I'm on record on every show I've been on for the last 4 years. I am not the biggest Eli Drinkwitz fan, and then every year he makes me look stupid because he just goes out and keeps winning games, and he comes across to me a little bit like a used car salesman. You know what I mean?
Right.
But at the same time, he just goes out there and wins games, and the guy can run the ball. Their running game is fantastic. They are wide zone, wide zone, wide zone, wide zone, and they do it like over and over and over, and they do it as well as anyone. They've had problems being a balanced offense. Brady Cook was pretty good a couple of years ago, but now they bring in Austin Simmons, who was the starter at Ole Miss before he got hurt, and we found out how good Trinidad Chambliss was. So you bring in Austin Simmons, and you bring in Chip Lindsey as the new offensive coordinator. You're trying to upgrade that passing game. So Missouri, all of those, I think, are reasons to feel good. Ahmad Hardy had the unfortunate shooting at a concert, gets shot, but it looks like he's going to be okay. If not right away, at least early in the season. And so you've got one of the best running backs in the league too.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot to like about Missouri.
Yeah, it definitely is, Jay. And I tell you, one of the things that I like the most about them is their defense. I think they only gave up like 18 points a game last year. You know what I mean? So they have a stout defense, and I think they're gonna rely heavy on the running game on offense. Now, the question is, how well is the new transfer quarterback and Chip Lindsey, how well the chemistry is going to be, with some unproven talent at the wideout position. So that's the biggest question. And I think when you going against top tier opponents, you can struggle there. You can be competitive, but I think as the game go on, you'll find yourself on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
The problem is, like, every year I undervalue that team. Every year I undervalue them, and I pick them to go like 6-6 or 5-7, and they go 8-4, 9-3. It just happens every year. So I pulled up the schedule today. Arkansas Pine Bluff, that's the opener. They're at Kansas in week 2. That could be a little tricky. They get my Troy Trojans in week 3, but they'll probably win that one. This is a big one to me. Week 4, they're on the road in Starkville at Mississippi State. If Kamario Taylor is going to turn around Mississippi State this year with Jeff Lebby, I think Mississippi State needs that game.
Oh, without question.
And Missouri needs it too if they're going to have a big year, because after that, the next 3 games, they host Florida, they host A&M, and then they go on the road to Ole Miss. 3 tough ones back to back to back. Then they go on the road to Arkansas. They host Texas. They're on the road at Georgia, host Oklahoma at the end of the year. So 1, 2, 3, 4, probably 4, maybe 5 games that they're going to be underdogs this year, and then some others that are going to be pretty tight. And they always have a good defense. They always play decent defense. They lost a lot in the portal, and they lost a lot to graduation. They lost Damon Wilson, but they do have a well-coordinated defense. They run their schemes well defensively. I think it's just about, if Austin said last year, we thought Austin Simmons was going to be special at Ole Miss. He gets hurt early in the season. Trinidad Chambliss comes in, and he never gets the job back. So is Austin Simmons going to be special running that Missouri offense with Chip Lindsey? If he is, then I'll be wrong again. But right now, I got a few where do you think they are? Somewhere middle of the pack, or?
Yeah, definitely. I definitely see the middle of the pack, and reason being because of the quarterback and Chip Lindsey. You know what I mean? We don't know what we're going to get right off, and I think Austin can be special. Austin Simmons can be special, but I think it may take some time because, like I say, he got to build the chemistry up. Unproven talent at receiver. I think they're going to take the ball out of his hand a lot, due to them having a strong running game. And they're going to look to the defense to win ball games for them. They're going to look for the defense to stop players, to stop their opponents, and also to force turnovers, Jay. And I think they're more like right now in this phase in more of a rebuilding. This is a rebuilding season for them.
Yeah. I get in trouble for, like I said, every year. Drinkwitz makes me look like an idiot, but I'm struggling to see them better than 7-5. You know what I
You think
mean? So
I'm gonna give you possibly, one more loss,
yeah,
Florida.
yeah,
I
yeah. I
mean,
mean,
that's
that's
gonna
a home
be
game, but by then, Florida's quarterback, whoever it is, may be
absolutely.
rounding into form. You know what
There
I
you
mean?
go.